What was it like fighting again after all those years?
Hey, listen, I did this DMT stuff,
Right.
and I lost that weight, and I said, I don't know what happened. I just don't know what happened. I said, I'm going to do this.
Well, it's funny because you talked to me on the podcast before. The first time you came on and you said, I can't even work out.
Yes,
Because
yes.
if I work out, my ego will get excited.
But I did this toad, and this toad, I said, you got to do it. It said, you have to do it.
The toad told you.
You have to
The
do
DMT
it.
told
Yes,
you time to fight.
You have to do it. 'Cause
Wow.
I lost the weight.
Mm.
And it started off with me at first fighting Bob Sapp at first.
That's right. The K1 event. I was there for that. I was there live.
No, but man, I was going to fight.
Yeah,
that was
when,
going to be the
when
first
you
fight.
got
yeah.
in the ring with him, you said Marcus of Queensberry rules.
Yeah, but listen, the fight I fought with Roy Jones was supposed to be with Bob Sapp.
Oh, really? Oh, no kidding.
Hell yeah. I wouldn't have to chase this guy all around. So next thing you know, Roy Jones got involved, and other fighters, Holyfield got involved, and then it turned into a fiasco. And then the young guy, Jake Paul,
Yeah.
Jake Paul, he got involved then, and that's how the birth of Jake Paul became.
When you get challenged by someone who's a guy like a Jake Paul, does that piss you off? Is
Not
it
at
part
all.
of it that just like
No, it doesn't. I don't
No?
think. I think it's awesome.
You think it's awesome?
Yeah, I think it'll piss me off. I think it's cool.
you think it's cool? That's awesome. That's awesome that you handle it that way. Because like in a way, I mean, it's kind of insulting. It's brave, it's bold of him, but it's like, Jesus Christ, there's levels to this world.
Let me know what I found out. This good gentleman, he was a mayor in this town in the Midwest, right? And I talked to him before, and he was one of those stern guys. He always got the bills paid, always got your lights on, always got everything right and perfect. But he didn't have a good personality, and he almost lost to a guy that didn't do anything. He shitted on people's taxes, he messed it, but he hung out with the people. He smoked cigarettes with them, he drank with them, he ate with them, he hang on their porch with them.
Yeah.
And that's when you learn you can't take yourself too serious.
Right.
You know what I mean? The world will turn on you if you take yourself too serious. Who the hell am I to take myself too serious? Made all this money, got this reputation, and now I'm looking at people screw facing them down.
Right.
I have a great life. How am I going to be mad at somebody? Really, when you think about it. When my ego's not involved, how can I really be mad at somebody?
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful attitude, and you're so right, because there's so many people that are so concentrating so much on succeeding and doing great things.
That was me. I just wanted to win so bad. I wanted to be somebody so bad, it wasn't even funny.
Yeah, and you forget what life is about. Life is enjoying moments.
Life is a balance, and your legacy is not what you accomplish, it's what your children say about you. At the end of the day, they know who you are. They know what you're hiding that you don't want no one else to see.
I'm sure you are a fan of Miyamoto Musashi. I'm sure.
Tell me about the Japanese warrior.
Yeah, Book of Five Rings.
Yes.
He was all about balance. That was his
Yes.
whole thing. Is like a samurai has to be an artist. You have to be able to do calligraphy. You have to be able to paint. You have to be able to write poetry.
Yes.
He felt like if you had any imbalance, like if you were like too aggressive or too peaceful, like any imbalance was dangerous. He's like you had to be like perfectly centered. So you had to be a person who understood all things. You
That's
understood
true
artwork,
too.
everything.
That's true, but everybody can't express themselves being centered. Some
Yeah.
people have to be totally insane to express themselves, or totally introverted to express themselves. And I don't know why it's like that.
I think he's talking about it from a point of fighting with swords.
Self-control.
Yeah. I
Most
think
fighters our main problem is self-control. That's our main
For
beating
sure.
ourselves, yes.
Yeah, and it gets worse as you get more successful and more
Exactly.
destructive and more, you're a conqueror, you're the fucking guy on Sports Illustrated, you're the fucking man. I mean, it's just, when you're a guy who's in a position like you were in when you were 20 years old, like I've had this conversation with many people, like, do you understand the kind of self-control it would take to be the baddest man on the planet and you're only 20?
Yeah, it takes a lot of self-control.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it takes
it's a
a lot-
crazy position to
A lot of
be in.
self-control.
So, like, imbalance at that point in your life was almost impossible. Like, to be like a Miyamoto Musashi
It wasn't
type
no
balance.
balance. It was strict fighting, no girls. It's strict. It's too much this.
Yeah.
It was this. It was this. that was bad. Oh God, fuck! I can't make that happen again. I got to spar and do better tomorrow. That was bad. Oh God, I got to move my head. I got hit today. I got a black eye. Oh God, if Custer's gonna be mad at me if he see me do this. If he see me get hit, it was just everything was on being perfect.
Do you think that that's what it takes to make someone who is as good as you, as young as you? You have to be completely obsessed.
Me, Mike Tyson, I'm an obsessed mentality type of person.
And at that point in time, to achieve what you achieved so quickly, too. You know, like you met Cuss when you were like, what, 13?
12.
12. So from 12 to 20. I mean, that's wild. That's a wild ride.
12 to 19. He died when I was 19. But the fact is that I put so much of myself into boxing, my emotions and everything. That was magnificent. That was great. But then when I came to life, it was disastrous.
Right.
Imagine being the guy that's just so, boom, always in the person's face. Hey, guess what? Hey, baby, I love you. Hey, what's this? Hey, what's this? And I'm just that manic type of person.
With everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love you, but he's going to stop. Hey, what I do? Hey, stop. I promise. I'm sorry. No. I won't do it again.